everyone, Morgan here. So today I want to talk about how much is enough. And this is an interesting question that's been asked to me a lot lately, like how much food is enough, how much preps is enough. And it's really interesting that this question is being asked now lately, because I feel like we're in the most chaotic times that, since I've been a prepper, this is an extremely chaotic time. Not the most chaotic time. I need to, retract that statement, but it's a very chaotic time. A lot of freedoms and rights are being threatened right now. Our simple supplies of food and certain things like that are being threatened as well. So I think that it's a very interesting question that's being asked right now specifically, but I've been getting this question for a really long time, and I'd really like to talk about it. So first of all, I don't think that there's ever enough. Unfortunately, the human body takes so much maintenance. We have to eat, we have to drink, we need certain nutrients, we need to stay warm, we need to stay cool. The human body just, we take so much maintenance. Now, we can start breaking it down even more from there. You need more water than you do need food, but you still need food if you want energy, if you don't want your body to start shutting down. You need sleep. You need to sleep, again, if you don't want your body to shut down, if you don't want your brain no good no more, so you actually need to maintain your body. You need to be some sort of healthy, exercise. You need mental well-being, all these things. We need this constant maintenance of ourselves. Yeah, I wouldn't look at it like, well, that's it for prepping. I'm done with that. All right, move on to the next thing. Prepping should be a lifestyle. It should just be something that you just do. We need to look at our ancestors. They hunted for their foods. It's just something they did. That was a lifestyle. They collected their water. That was a lifestyle. They made their own clothes. That was a lifestyle. And I'm not telling you to get down and dirty primitive like that. I'm just telling you that it needs to be just a lifestyle. Every time you go to the grocery store, get some extra food. Start collecting seeds and start planting your own gardens. Even if you live in an apartment, I feel like I had to say that every time. Do some container gardening on your balcony or something. Do some indoor microgreens or sprouts or something. Every time that all these little things, start canning, start dehydrating, these are just lifestyle things. If you really want to be prepared, we have to understand that it's just going to be kind of a constant maintenance of, like I'm going to take a bag of food out and then I'm going to replace that bag, with one or two extra items, one item to replace that and then an extra item just to have an extra, right? Especially if you have a family, you're going to be prepping a little bit more, and, it's the plans, it's knowing how to do certain skills, it's practicing these skills, it's knowing how to do things that, you wouldn't know otherwise unless you were a prepper, right? Or unless, you were trying to be prepared. And the answer is there's never enough. We need to make prepping a lifestyle and just, get into that mindset of this is part of my life. Like anything else that you do, it's part of my life. And that's cool, it shouldn't be like some, okay, prepping's part of my life now. Okay. There's so much fun stuff to do. I mean, there's a lot of very, boring things to me. Like, honestly, I think knot tying is extremely boring, but I think that it's a really good skill to know. I'm a really hard worker, but sometimes I can be very impatient. And so when I'm waiting for my seeds to grow, I hate that part. I just want them to be grown, that kind of thing. And so there's certain things about prepping and then I'm just like, but I still really enjoy it. I love to garden and I love to learn new things. So I continue to knot tie, I continue to can new things. I continue to dehydrate new things. I continue to make my own meals. I continue to prep food and water because I care about the survival and thriving of me and my family, and those I love. So, I continue to do these things because it's something that I love, and it's something that I know is important. It's something that I've used before. It's something that I've seen works, and it's something that we should all do at the very minimum, storing food and water. At the very minimum, we should all just be storing food and water. If that's, the only thing you're able to do, then just keep storing that food and water. Find space for it, find a few bucks for it. Continue to store that food and water, because food and water is precious, and it's something that, you don't ever want to be without, because when you're without, that's the end of the human life. Life in general, all life requires food and water. Some may need more, some may need less, but every little bit of life requires those certain needs. So we just have to know how to continue to maintain that, to continue to live on another day. So I hope that this hasn't discouraged you. Don't let this discourage you. Just keep on with that rhythm, with that momentum, and just keep doing what you're doing. Just keep prepping, and just look at it as part of your lifestyle. Change your mindset. This is just part of my life. That's it. Thank you all so much for watching. Conquer tomorrow by preparing today. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.